hope everyone can hear me. So we're here to talk about something that is so important. I hope everyone is doing great today. No hardship, we're just talking. It's just a grown up, it's a grown up talk. This, if you know you're a hot temper person, please don't attend this live. But I hope everybody is doing great. Please kindly come up so we can chat. Yes, share. We need to chat, we need to talk. So, hey guys, if you've just arrived now, in our today's topic, it's about the reason men don't grow up. Not all, but I said some. Hey, before you start judging and before you jump into conclusion, first go and read. Yes, I said some men don't grow up. Why do some men don't grow up? Here's the reason why some people don't grow up. And we find ourselves women, we grew up maturely so fast. So fast, not because our parents, but the thing that you go through make you grow up so fast. So, guys, you meet someone, and let me say you met a man. You talk about your dreams, you talk about your goals, you talk about all the things that all of you want to do as couples. But the time comes, you've gotten married, all the plans, let's have kids, I'll be a good dad and you'll be the mom. You know that feeling when someone tells you that. And most especially when both of you are in love. So that when you are in love, you promise each other to be there for one another. Hey, you're most welcome. Please kindly give your host a thumbs up. You're both in a relationship and you both promise each other the good life, everything. So the time reaches, one of you is getting tired of it. But we women, when you've reached a certain stage, you've left your mother's home, you no longer live with your father, they all know that you've gotten married and you're already pregnant, you have a child. Let me say you have a first child. And the second one also comes on the way. When the second one also comes on the way, you start growing maturely in your mind and you're like, how am I going to take care of this kid? You start thinking of the possibilities. You start acting like a mom. However much you're a party animal person, but your mind starts to grow. It only takes less for few people to grow in their mind. You start doing things that mothers do. You're concerned, you're more caring, you want to know how your kids they are. You've started planning for their future, you've started saving for how they will live their life. As a mother, you started doing everything for your kids. And then the jagwe that you're with, the man that you're with, for them men, I said some men, don't get me wrong, I said some men, yeah. There are some men who know their responsibilities because they know when we got into a relationship, we wanted to build a family. Because even the Bible says that one day you grow up and leave your father's house and start also your own family. As a man and as a daughter, you both leave your family's house. You both leave your parents' home and start your own family. So the journey is you've started both your families. But starting your family, you're with someone whose mind is somewhere else. You know that feeling when you married someone, this person start complaining. You're the one who wanted all this. Me, I never wanted to start up a family. And you're like, what's going on? You're the one promising me heaven and earth. You told me when we get married, we will be happy. You want us to have kids. Now you have 2 kids. You guys, you've already started complaining. I never wanted this relationship. This is not good. This is stressing me up. Oh, you've started seeing someone else outside. Men are funny sometimes. He's seeing someone else outside instead of thinking of how to solve this problem together and how both of you are going to overcome the challenges. They have already met someone outside. Let me tell you, however much you meet someone outside, you're just adding more fire into the wound. First, calm down and think of how both of you are going to manage your family that the two of you have started. A life of a marriage is when both of you have started that journey. You have to grow up. This thing of behaving like child, you have to stop. The moment that both of you have a child, let me tell you guys, the day I became a mom, I started understanding the responsibility that my mom had. I started having that responsibility. I remember I could save some time money and I could not give anything to myself, but I'll tell my mom, when you're going to the town, make sure you buy my baby some clothes. That's how I started growing in my mind. And I remember the father of my kids could go around and date some other girls, and I'm like, what's going on here? You find him with other girls and he tells you, oh, that was nothing. We were just talking. Hey, in my mind, I was like, there's no going backwards. I've already become a mother. I won't say that I'm going to push this kid back into me again. He won't. She has already come out. The only thing I had to do is to grow up. And I had to tell myself, you know what, Nora? But the good thing I had my mom. My mom has always been there for me. My mom could always be there to support me, to tell me, however much she could yell at me. But in that yelling, she was sending me a message that, my dear, now that you've become a mother, it's time for you to grow up and behave like a mother. Grow up maturely, knowing that as I've become a mother, it's time for me to be able to take care of my kid, know how my kid's going to eat, sleep, everything you hear and there. Let me tell you, my mom started hooking me up with different jobs that I was not even used of. But I have to go and work. Sometimes I will not even work. I'll come back home crying. And she'll tell me, what? It was you who started everything. Now, since that you're a mother, go out there and work for your kid. Who do you think is going to feed your kid? The father is living in another world. So, you know, you end up raising a teenage boy. You're a mother, but you're raising also the man that you got married to. You think you're married to a man, yet you're married to a boy. You're taking care of this. You're taking care of your kids, and you're taking care of him. He's busy running around like a kid. Remember, both of you are married, but he's behaving like he's not even married. And outside there, when he goes out, he tells people he's not married. You just forced yourself to him. That's the story they give out there. No, I'm not married to that girl. That girl is just forcing herself on me. She got pregnant and now they brought her to her house. That's how some men they say. They brought her into our house. Me, I can't even impregnate a woman. Now she's in my house. She has become a burden to me. And you find yourself, we girls, sometimes when you come from the family where they are so strict, once you become pregnant when you're not married, you become pregnant when you're still into your parents' home, they kick you out. Once they kick you out, you go to that man's house. Hello, how are you, dear? Hey, come back, jangu tukole guve mu kubeera ewaka ye ogamba otya? Obulamu bulungi. Leero no mbadde nkulowoozaako manyi gy'omu nakuzeemu ne ngamba leero ndina okukyekingako. Nkukyekingeko nabe how are you doing, dear? Komawo tukole oba wagenda Dubai. Ndi wano ngamba ku basajja abatakula. Gwe omukazi n'okula mangu obwongo nga at a young age you become a mature person, nga the person that you're living with is thinking something else. He's living into another world. You tell a guy, we are now parents. And he will tell you who is a parent now. A mind of a woman is so different from a man. It's only few men who you find that a man is mature in mind. He speaks things that you see are knowledgeable, things that both of you can depend on and find yourself. When you grow together, you find yourself, the future is bright. But there is person you get up married to, and then you end up finding yourself, you're the one again. Oh, the voice is too low. Wanagi. Eddoboozi lyange ennaku zino simanyi oba lyabaki. I hope that you can hear me. So you find yourself when you're the mom, you're the dad, and again, you're also raising that person that you got married to. Women, we grow up so fast by every time we remember that there is no going backwards. This is the time that the moment you have the first child in your life, that's when you start to grow. You say, my kid needs this. Next year, my kid will be going to school. I won't be depending on this man, because if I waste my time depending on this person, you know that depending on the person, you're always chasing each other around. And now the kid is growing. We need school fees. The other person is telling me, is he my kid? The both of you were doing it, and you're not thinking. In a relationship, you grow, and then you find each other. You promise, you promise. That's why me sometimes when someone promises me, I tell them, hey, stop right there. It's kind of rude, okay, when I tell someone, stop right there. Don't promise me things that you cannot fulfill. But I tell you that because I had experience. I grew up when I had my first child. I remember that my mom could always tell me, you know what, Nora, now that you are a mom, make sure that you work. Guys, I tried. I remember the day I cried. My mom told me, so my mom took money from this person, and then she told me to go and work. I never learned, I never done any kind of work before, more especially like farming. I was a city girl knowing nothing. I didn't know anything. So I went, let me first give this person a moderator so you can check on her. So I went, the farm was too big. It was a farm for hot pepper. So the owner of the farm told me, you have to weed. I just started crying. The owner of the farm asked me, so why are you crying? Your mother took the money from me and told me you do the job, and the balance I'll be paying you. I told this man, me, I cannot do anything. So I was lucky that day. There are some of the girls who were passing. So they were like, Nora, you came here to dig. I was like, yes, guys, I came here to weed, but it's too big. I cannot do it. So they were like, okay, let's help. You're still new in these things. You learn. For them, they were already mothers. They told me you learn this thing. I can't forget that experience, guys. Every time I remember where I came from, I'm like, God, it's truly a lesson, and I thank God that I grew up. If my mother didn't teach me that lesson, I don't know where I would have been now. Maybe I wouldn't be the mother who does not care about her child. But now I'm here every time I have to think, is she okay? She's in school, but I still care. She's in school, but I always make sure that I call to make sure that my kid is okay. To know if she has eaten, I always ask her, are you okay? Is everything going well? Has anyone spoken bad to you in school? She's like, Mom, you know how school is. They will bully you, but you have to stand up for yourself. And then I'm just here. Let me tell you guys, it's not easy. You enter into a relationship with someone promises you good things, someone tells you, I want us to be together. I want us to start a family together. You and I, I want us to have brown kids like you. Now, like me who has a light skin, I remember someone telling me that since you're light skin and I'm also light skin, so both of us can have babies who look like you. And I was like, shit. Nyithindo mine nyithindo mine ema itebede makwar. Ang'o minyalo timore dhano paka an. This guy was a womanizer, jumping from one woman to another, to another, to another. I just told myself, this future is not going anywhere. This relationship is not going anywhere. It's not even bright. It's not even bright. Because I could see, I remember there's a girl who came with a child and gave him a child and was like, this is your child. I was like, So you want me also to enjoy that line of after impregnating me, you disappear. You leave me to take care of your luggage. No, I already have enough luggage. Okay. You need to grow up. You need to understand that once, we are also people's children. The same way you're someone's son, I'm also someone's daughter. Once we've started staying together, let's both grow up and understand that the moment that the two become together and the two of us lay on top of each other's, your sperm is into me, and then after like 2 weeks I start vomiting and I tell you I'm pregnant. In that moment, if you are not working, look for a job. Start planning for a better future. Start planning for a better future, because this kid that we are going to have, it's going to be part of us. But don't say that it's part of you because you are the woman. You're the one who gave birth to the kid. Once you're both together, both of you has to grow up and say, now we are becoming adults. The moment we have a kid and the kid will be calling us mom and dad, that moment both of you should grow up. Stop saying, see many women are the one who are supposed. Yes, women, we are there, but women, sometimes we also have a lot to think of. That's why you find some women grow old, and some who are good at taking care of themselves, they can take care of themselves and make sure that they are okay. They look good, they don't grow old. They don't stress themselves. Let me tell you, the moment that you learn your mistakes, you learn your failures, and you learn to live with them, and you learn to grow out of them, that's when you start knowing that I shouldn't stress myself with this person that I'm with. There are some relationships that you're in, and you realize that the person that you're with is not taking you anywhere. You start taking care of yourself, of your health, of your look. Those are the women that you find, and then you ask them, but are you even married? You look younger, you look beautiful, because they learned, they grew up, but the people they are living with are not here. They are still teenagers, they are still running around. You find a man in his 40s, but he's still running around with teenagers. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Instead of growing up and be mature and take care of your responsibilities, of those babies you used to promise, oh, I want us to have kids that look like you. I want us to have brown babies. I want us to have chocolate babies. There are some dreams that I look at and I see those dreams are on the way, are still on the way. But me, I'm way ahead of that dream. If I remember all the promises, guys, they could promise you heaven and earth. But the moment you push that little thing out of you, everything ends. He looks into the other chapter and you start thinking of something else. And if you go to them, they're like, hey, I'm not your level. It really breaks the heart, let me tell you. When someone has impregnated you, you've become a mother, there is no going back. Remember that moment when both of you were in love. You were madly in love. Even if they tell you that stay away from that man, you'll be like, go to hell, thunder fire. You say all the kind of things to your family members who are trying to warn you about the relationship that you're in. But the moment you get yourself into trouble, you start facing difficulties, let me tell you. For example, you start going to bed without eating food, you sleep without. Years pass by without even buying something good for yourself. Time flies by when you're just there. You've started having this crazy hair of us who are working in Saudi Arabia. You plant hair and you're like a crazy woman. You're yeah. The only difference with us who are in Saudi Arabia, it's because not only Saudi Arabia, but even other Arab countries, we are earning money. If we were allowed to go to the salon, we would have looked good. But because our bosses also avoid something, they want us to look. They are there. We are there. You shouldn't look too beautiful because it will also bring problems to you in someone's house. That's the difference here, that you're getting paid. And the reason why you're here, it's because you came to give yourself a better life. If you had a guy who knew how to take care of you, you wouldn't have come to work. I know there are a lot of you who will say that I wish I had someone who understands me. I wish I had that man who knows what I want. Life would have been much, much better. But the moment you find yourself you are alone in everything, still that person that you were dating is calling you and telling you, our child need to go to school. You're the one working, please send money. Sometimes some people haven't yet woken up, but some have woken up. It's your child, yes. You send your mom money. Some people are still sending their men money. After sending the man the money, he goes, he gives the girlfriend, your kid ends up not going to school. Your kid is just there. He'll just tell you the kid is in school, but the kid is not studying. Sometimes women who have already grown up in their mind, who are mature in their mind, who know that I love this guy, but I want us to grow together, should get the money and tell you, man, you need to start up together. It's only few, as I told you, some men don't grow up. It's only few men. If a woman decides to go to work outside the country, the man will say, okay, this girl has gone to work. Let me use this money maybe to build a house for us. Let me do something. By the time she comes back, we are somewhere. We have a business. We have a house. We are no longer renting. It's really hard to find people who are like that. People with common sense. Someone who will say, they are sending me this money. Let me do something with it. It's like also us women. Some of us also don't grow up. Someone is abroad sending you money so that both of you can start up something, but all you're thinking of is having expensive clothes, shoes. You're always in the salon instead of starting up a business. Instead of buying a piece of a land, and then build a house. Aren't you tired of always the landlord knocking at your door, telling you that I need you to pay my house rent? If you don't pay, you're out of my house. Aren't you tired of that? That feeling. I don't know, maybe because I grew up in a poor family, that's why I always have the mentality of telling myself that, you know what, I have to change my life. Because I was born into a rental house, it doesn't mean that all my kids should live in that kind of life. I've seen the pain, I've seen the good things, and I've seen the worst things. I've gone through the luxurious life, and I've gone through the worst life. So when I find someone who thinks like me, sometimes you find people who think like you, but you reach in a way, you end up being the one thinking even wiser. This person you're with, that you were planning everything, the plan has changed. Ask them what happened. Has anyone ever told you that you've changed? You tell someone, but you've changed. You're no longer that person that I used to talk to. You're no longer that person that we used to think the same with. You feel like everything has gone west. Everything is not working. Sometimes we blame only men, but also women. We are like that. A man will have a woman, and then a man will say, I don't know why my woman is like this. You're with someone, you want both of you to be independent, you want both of you to have a better life, but she's thinking about the low nails. Oh, don't tell me, that's your job. Let me tell you, once you're both together, it's you, both of you, your journey to do something. Trek. Make sure that both of you grow together. If both of you find your minds are on the same goals, the same dreams, you want to live a better life. When you find that person that you're both on the same page, life goes smoothly, let me tell you. You both get each other's back. You're both always there for each other. let me tell you, everything that comes on your way, the challenges, you feel like those are not challenges. You're just slipping through the journey. You're just walking through the journey knowing that where we're going, everything will be all right. But let that journey be when one of you is not on the same topic as you. Oh, you find difficulties, let me tell you, you find difficulties. Me, have witnessed a lot of people being married to themselves. You find a woman is living with a man in the house, but she's the one taking care of everything. At the same time, she's taking care of this man. You women, you really have a kind heart. If it, sometimes I tell myself, if it was me, I'd already moved out in that house without even telling you that I've moved out. Because you cannot be paying school fees for the kids. Maybe you have 5, and these people, they like producing. These people, they love sex. Oh, oh, hey. People with no plan, they love sex. Let me tell you guys. Every time, every time you're on the bed, every time that bed is dancing, and every year both of you are producing. But even you who is producing, can you think even for a moment and say, but every time I give birth, it's me who is taking care of the kids. The man is not helping. I'm the one doing everything. Guys, there's a time, I remember I told my dad this. If you know you cannot take care of us, stop coming home. I don't want to see you ever again. I told that to my dad. I told him, don't you ever come to our house to always hurt my mom. Don't. After other women hurting you out there, you come back telling my mom how much you love him. Hmm? And then you're back. I told my dad, please, please. Maybe my dad, every time he sees me, and after telling my dad that, I went ahead and I told my mom, I'm tired of seeing him here coming. I told my mom that. I told her, aren't you tired of every time dad coming back home and he takes advantage of you because he knows he has a place to put his head on, a shoulder to cry on. After him messing around out there, he's always coming back home. After him doing this, he is always coming back home. And you welcome him open. I told my mom, I'm tired of seeing dad always coming back home. I was so open with my mom, and those two people, I'll never forget them in my life. Every time I look at my mom, I always tell myself that I don't want to do the same mistakes that my mama did. Because living with a man who cannot grow up, I could remember my mom could always say, God, why? Seeing your mother every day going to work, doing like 2 shifts because she needs to save money. You guys need to go to school. You need to dress up well. All the things that a sacrifice that someone does for her kids to have a better life. It's so hard, let me tell you. Me, that's why sometimes I'm always open. I'm someone who does not beg for love. I used to do that when I was young, but when I grew up in my 20s, I started being selfish. My heart became cold because of the experience I went through in life. I could see my mom always coming back and she cried. And I'm like, what? She would ask God, how am I going to take care of all these kids? We were 7 of us, imagine, 7 children. Oh, life. Every time I go to my village and people think that I'm doing something stupid to myself, I'm just like, you all don't know. I cannot tell the village that this girl that you see always smiles. Because many people in my village, they know she's a happy person. But they also know the other side of me, that one, she smiles, but don't try, she's a tigress. I smile, but there's a pain behind me. Someone really once asked me, you guys have never seen your dad. Do you guys even have a father? I told this person, yes, I have a dad. He was like, why doesn't he come to your home to see you guys? I just told this person, why? We don't need him. We got ourselves. We are happy. Have you seen that we have ever lacked anything? That was the only thing I told you. Have you ever seen us lacking anything? No. We're even better than those who have fathers in their home. So I don't need a dad in my life. They say forgive and move on. Yeah, that thing is there, you forgive, but every time you remember, no one has ever been there for both of you. No one has ever been there to defend you as a father. You needed someone to come and fight for you. Maybe someone has done something wrong to you. And then you call and you say, Baba, Bie Konya. I remember I used to go to school. Kids could bull me. They would say all the things they want to me. Oh, you ugly thing, you're not beautiful. Who told you that you're beautiful? Do you think that because you're smart and they said all the things they want? And one thing I'll tell them, if you know you guys, you're too beautiful and smart, why do you come after me? One day I got into a fight with one of the students, and then this student brought her dad. Her father almost slapped me, but my uncle came in. Oh, my legs. Ukuguru kukute. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Hey guys, make sure you give your host a thumbs up. Click on your 3 dots. Click on that 3 dot and please can you give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. For more videos, go to my channel and watch. I have beautiful videos, cooking, lifestyle, what, everything is right there on my channel. Like and comment, share, and don't forget to recommend this channel. Subscribers, let's do this. I know guys, we can do it. Let's continue supporting your girl Nora. We're on the journey, guys. We're on that journey. Let's continue doing the good deed. Let's continue doing the good deed. Let's go back to our topic. Continue. Share. Let me first squeeze my throat. You know the allergies. Sorry guys, I have allergy and it's so strong. Now I feel it in my throat. Anyway guys, Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and give this video a thumbs up. Kindly give this video a thumbs up if you know you're watching, please. It really helps to support my channel. So as we were saying, relationships, we are here onto relationships and why men don't grow up. And we end up being single mothers to big boys. Uh, we are raising the babies. Life, when you're both of you dating, you find yourselves promising, but it's so hard to walk together into that dream. Sometimes you think the dream has ended, the dream has stopped, but it takes only a person with common sense to say, I'm the one who have gotten this woman into this. Let me do my very best to see that the both of us grow and become something. That both of us one day when we look backwards. You know me, I love so much seeing those stories of two people growing up together. They grow old. You see people, they say, oh, they are celebrating their 60 years into marriage. And you're like, God, will I ever find someone like that? Will I ever find someone that I grew up with so that we can have kids? We grow together old. We have achieved all the good things together. I know in life there are always challenges. There will be circumstances that will come in both of your lives that you feel the life is too challenging. You cannot go on together. But once you realize that, it's both of you who need to be into each other's shoes and say, you know what, no matter what happens, I want to move. I will never leave your side. Not everyone who says that I will never leave. I remember someone once told me, I will never break your heart. Mm. I'll never break your heart. So it's over disturbing me. It's disturbing me. What should I do to this network? The network does not want to stay in one place. It's over moving. Oba ninyo omulongooti mala ogufuna. Wama, as I was saying, when you're still both in love and madly in love with each other, let me tell you, one of you one day will grow up. One of you will be mature of the other one. And let me tell you, when you're mature, the other person sees you like you're looking down on them. You think they do not have common sense. They start saying even things that, maybe you're taking advantage of me, what, yeah. But you've chosen to grow up and know that the relationship that I got myself into, I need really to grow up and become mature and acknowledge my wrong because I need to do something better for my life. Because on this journey that I'm in, there's no going backwards. If you're working, don't leave your job because you're married to a man. Continue working. Even if that man tells you, I will provide. Do you know that people reach a time they change their minds? Every time a person comes back home and finds you're home, they look at you like, out there he's looking at beautiful women, girls with nyash, girls who have wear makeup. He sees bazungu. And when he comes home, he sees you, he's like seeing a monkey. A monkey is a bit intelligent. It's over jumping everywhere. He'll see you like a lamp. Muma bayita endiga. He'll see you like a lamp in a house. Everything you say, even if you're trying to ask him for money, he will see you like a lamp. He will see you like endiga way, like he sees you like someone with no sense. You don't have common sense. And once a man starts telling you that you're nothing, you're good for nothing, my dear, If you're living with a man, you were working, and then this man tells you, marry me, leave everything behind, don't work. I don't want you to even stress yourself with work. I'll be the one to do everything. With our economy nowadays, if you don't work as a woman, you're the one who have buried yourself alive. You've buried yourself while watching. Omanyi okwezika ng'oli mulamu kiba kirungi nnyo n'okola ng'omukazi yadde nga mwena muli mwena. Even if you're a couple, make sure that you work. Even if you become pregnant, make sure you work. Yes, I know there's a point where pregnancy will make you feel like you can no longer work. You become weak. Okay, you can take a leave, take care of yourself until you deliver. But after delivering, you've gotten better. You're back on your feet. Pack your bags, go back and work. Look beautiful. Make sure that every day you look beautiful. Make sure that every day you look attractive. Make sure that you do everything. Hello, my dear. How are you? Thank you for coming up. Thank you. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Singer, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. How are you doing? How are you? I hope you're doing all right. How was your days? Make sure that you work. You don't give up on anything. Growing up, it's both for two people. I'm all right, my dear. How are you? I'm here doing fine. Yeah, the week has been blessed on my side. How I hope you're also doing great. How's India? Namaste. I hope I said it well. Namaste. I'm fine. It's all your blessings. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I hope your families are doing great back home. How is family? And how is India? Are you from west or east or south? Let me know where you're from. East, west, south, or north? How was your day today? My day is pretty good. I'm actually doing very, very well and fine, except last night. Oh, last time I felt like I needed a massage. Oh, that's really marvelous. That's really good. Hey, it's all God's blessings. You know, when everyone is doing great, that's God's blessings. You thank God for the gift of life. Thank you so much for coming up. Oh my God. Oh, you're from which side of India? East or west or south, north or central? Do you guys also have central like we Ugandan? My language. My language. I'm a Japadola. My language is so hard to speak. Let me try to speak to you in my language. Okay, this is how my language goes. It's really hard to speak my language. My language goes like this. Like I'm saying hello to you. Saying hello to a person, you'll be like yoga, yoga. And all you have to say is ber, itienedi. And then itienedi means how are you doing? And then again I'll respond, I'm fine, thank you. Achie maberi. Mapecho. Mapecho. If someone said mapecho, mapecho means how is your family? And then you say jupecho joberi. You see, you cannot speak my language. And then you say joberi, jotie joberi. And then when someone asks you, what's your name? Nyingi ni luongi nedi or nyingi nanga. Nyingi nanga means what's your name? Nyingi nanga. What's your name? Iwo kikune. Iwo kikune means where are you from? Iwo kikune. And then you say, I'm from Uganda. I'm from Tororo. And then you say that when someone asks you, Iwo kikune means where are you from? And then you say, like for me, I'm an Easterner. I'll say, I'm from Bujiri because that's where I live. I don't live in Tororo. And then I'll say, Aja Tororo, ama Aja Bugiri. Like that. Do you still want to speak my language? What is I told you that's Japadola. So that's my language. The language that I was speaking, that's the mother tongue that I use. But I grew up not speaking that language. The language I grew up speaking, that was Swahili, Luganda. In Luganda, we say Jebaleko. But I'm not a Muganda. But we say Jebaleko. And then you say Kale. Jebaleko means how are you? Oberawa. Nzindiwe Kampala. And then Oberawa means where do you live? And then you say, I'm from Kampala. I live in the capital city of Uganda. That's when Mbera Kampala. And then when someone says, Side chi eye Kampala, you respond. Side chi means which side of Kampala? And then you say, maybe, let me say from where I'm from. Ndiwe Lukuli Nanganda. I'm from Lukuli. That's the language. Kati mwembadde mbagamba mwe abeesuubiza nti nkwagala eggulu n'ensi nze ndikwagala sirikwerabira kambabuulire baanamwe okwagala omuntu tekuli just mu bigambo naye okwagala omuntu kuva mu kukula mu birowoozo n'omanya nti ono mwana w'abandi namuggyayo ewaabwe ne muleeta tubeere ffenna ng'omwami na mukyala n'olwekyo nga bwe tuli baami n'omukyala mwena musaana mukule mu bwongo bwammwe mumanye nti abaana be mugenda okuzaala ye famire gye mutandiseewo mu abantu bameka 2 mutwale obuvunaanyizibwa obw'embeera gye mulimu mu bufumbo mubeeramu okuyita mu mbeera nti mu buzibu mu bulwadde mu bwavu mu bugagga waliwo olunaku lwe mugenda okusuula enjala waliwo olunaku lwe mutagenda kulya waliwo olunaku lwe mujja okulya ebitafutafu namwe mu bikoowe waliwo olunaku lwe mujja osanyuka waliwo olunaku lwe mujja okaaba waliwo olunaku lwe mugenda okwevuma waliwo olunaku lwe mugenda okwerangira naye kitwala omuntu okutegeera omuntu aba talina bwongo obutegeera n'amanya nti ono omuntu munanga alumwa ndina okubaako n'engeri gy'embeera n'ono omuntu n'enkyusa ebintu byange byenkola sitandika kuvuma munno ate omuyise omusiru omuyise talina magezi oba wasomako n'otandika omubumalaba obutaasoma biki oli musiru tolina nakyoli woba wali omanyi nti talina kyali lwaki wamuwasa omuntu oba tomwagala omulekanga there's no need of you okusuubiza omuntu nti nkwagala ate omuleete mu bulamu bwo otandika okumulumya ekyo kintu tekiba kirungi ne weebeera ggwe oli mwana w'abandi omuggyeyo ewaabwe omufunyisiza olubuto muzadde omwana akulemye okulabirira mukazi wattu ne bwakusaba essente tozimuwa otandise okwana abalala wabweru abantu kambabulire mulina okukula mu birowoozo muleke okweyisa ng'abavubuka yes oli muvubuka naye the moment w'ofuukira taata manya obuvunaanyizibwa bukutuuseeko tandika okutwala obuvunaanyizibwa obwo labirira famire yo labirira omwana w'abandi muwe kyonna kyayagala kola nga bw'osobola omuwe obulamu obulungi bwe wamusuubiza. Mumanyi lwaki abawala ebiseera ebimu bafumbirwa bagwa mu mitego egy'omukwano? Jumala zikuli. Bannange I see you trying. Umalali. Hey dear, just speak English because you just speak English, okay? You're funny, you know that? Just speak English. Let me speak English that everyone understands because you... my dear, you're making me laugh. You're making me laugh. Okay, here I was saying, in my topic today, I wanted to talk about something that most of people do. It's painful, guys, but it really takes a person to be mature enough to understand. Habari ya baba. Hey. Oh, babako poa. Dada. Not baba, it's dada. Habari dada. Who taught you that word in Swahili, that dada? Niko poa. Let me know, because you're making me laugh. So guys, it's always good to do something that when both of you're married, yeah, you stick together. I know there are challenges that come on the way, and maybe you fall into a temptation of another woman. Maybe a woman falls into a temptation with another man. I know that comes on the way. I'll not say that I've never fallen into temptation, but I'm not married to anyone. So why don't you come to my life? Oh dear, I will come, but sometimes I'm not online. Like, you see, today is Saturday, and Friday, like now this time, I spare this time not to sleep because the kids are home. But in the evening, people are not home. I'm alone, and there is no Wi-Fi at home. So when I'm home alone, I'm offline. Not every time that I come live, I'm always available. No. So this time that I used to go on live, like on Thursday, like today, I thought it's Saturday, Thursday today, because tomorrow is Friday, they are not going to school. I use this time to go live so that in the evening when they go out, at least I've done something. And you go evening. Live when you go evening, I'm not there. But if you're going to be, so give me your time. If one day you're going to go live, let me say like this time in the afternoon, I can be available and come to you live. But if you're not going like this time, because sometimes I usually go, let me say at night, it depends when my bosses are home. But when they are not home, I cannot use Wi-Fi because I'm offline. I can't go on live. So I just stay watching TV. That's what I do. I thought they were calling me. So that's what happened, my dear. But I would love to support you. But the good thing, I can come and watch your videos. Sometimes even if I don't attend your live, I watch your videos. Because yesterday I saw you were live, but I didn't see what time. But at least let me know the time that you go live, and I know, so that I can always be able to follow. And I know that this time, I know that the notification might come, but maybe when I'm offline, you see, that's also another problem. So this time is my resting time. They think I'm sleeping, but I'm not sleeping. Yeah, so they think I'm already asleep, but I'm not yet asleep. I'm awake because I have to do some live stream. I need to grow my watch hour. That's why. And today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. They will not go to school. But it doesn't mean that I'll be online during morning, because they wake up at around 1 to 2. That's the time the kids, they wake up, and they are the one with the Wi-Fi. So when they are awake, I use that chance to go live. My thing here, it's always tap, 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 tap. You have to tap. When they are on, you also go live. When they are not on, you stay quiet and you go to sleep. You enjoy your sleep. And I would love so really dearly to support you. Don't get me wrong, but you're a nice person because you always come to my live and you support me. You're always there for me, and I really appreciate that for always coming up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for always coming up. So that's what I was telling you guys, that relationship is not only for one person. When both of you are engaged into something, you should be together. Temptation comes. You find someone you fall for, but you find them they are We women, what makes me fall for other people? When I'm with a partner who does not care about someone always yelling, someone who tells you you're good for nothing. So it will push me to find someone whom I'm good at. Or maybe someone that sees me has something good to them. Someone who sees the beauty in me. That's why we women, if the moment we say that I'm leaving this guy, it's because you're pushing me away. You've pushed me. I tried. Have you ever dated someone, then someone tells you you're good for nothing? Don't you ever call me your husband? Someone tells you all those things. You're together, you've promised each other, but again, this person starts changing his mind. You've gotten a kid, the responsibility is on you. You know, let me tell you something. When you enter into a relationship, grow up for yourself. Don't grow up for me, but at least in your mind, remind yourself that if I was a woman and then they impregnate me, and the man does not want to take the responsibilities of this child, how will I feel? You know, put yourself into someone's shoes. I love it when some people understand the way and the reason on how they do the things, and then someone acknowledges it and says, you know what, I really need to grow up. Habari dada, niko poa. Unasemaje? Unasemaje dear? The moment you find that in a person, let me tell you, the person who understands you, the person who wants both of you to grow together. I know sometimes when people have money, they change. You know, they say money, money is the beginning of the evil. It's true, guys. I've seen some men when they become rich. Ah, It's like every woman belongs to them. The beautiful one, the ugly one, everyone belongs to them. And if you've ever rejected them when they were poor, when they get money, when they get money, why is it that when a man makes a lot of money, he wants to own all women? They want to become King Solomon. At least King Solomon had given them home to stay. But you just want to run over every woman. You sleep with this one. You promise them a future, but you're not giving. You're not King Solomon. King Solomon was a man with so many wives. But every woman had a home. They were not living on the street where you impregnate a woman and you leave them in their house. You impregnate me and then you dump me. You think I'm the one who's going to take. King Solomon had them, but he was taking care of them. So you're not King Solomon, please, men, please. You're not King Solomon. Oh, Jonah, Runa. Jadwong Luilu Zungu, Luilu Zungu, Luilu Zungu. Jadwong Luilu Zungu, akitienge ogini tie wacho. Si ono, si ojona. My dear, I don't know how to read in Swahili. Don't break my mind. I'm a good English speaker person. Eh? Come back to English, we speak. Or maybe comment in English. But what is that thing that you want to tell me? Tell me the secret. Tell me, I'll keep it. Tell me the secret and I'll keep it. No one will know your secret. Tell me, then I'll delete it. Just tell me. Tell me the secret that it's bothering you in your heart. Tell me, I told you I want to learn your language. You want to learn my language? Are you dating a Ugandan? That's why you want to learn my language. Let me speak my language now. I'm not a Swahili person, but let me speak my language because you want to learn my language. Yoga. What's the meaning? If I say yoga, what do I mean? Yoga means how are you? I'm going to repeat it again. Yoga. Nyingi niluongi nedi. Nyingi niluongi nedi. What's your name? I will teach you. I have no problem of teaching you my language, but I'm not a Muganda. I'm a Ugandan, but I'm not a Muganda because people mistake us that because I'm from Uganda, I speak Luganda. No. I'm a Easterner and I grew up in East, and then later on at the age of 15, I came to Central. I do also speak Central language because in Uganda, I speak like 5 to 6 languages. That's in Luganda, Lusoga, Jab, Urucholi, and other languages. Others I just understand. Let me say 4 languages, but I don't think 4 because I understand them. It's just that speaking them I cannot speak. But I understand like almost half of our language in Uganda. I understand half, but I cannot speak, but I understand because you cannot say something and I won't respond. I will only respond you in the language that I understand. Like let me say for example, you've said something in Luganda, I'll respond you in English to tell you what you've just told me. So that's how I am with our languages there in Uganda. People can speak whatever they can say whatever they want to me when I go to another foreign land, but I'll respond to them in the language that I understand. let me see this, let me see this, let me see this. The president is saying what? That the Uganda to construct the roads from Arua to Central Africa Republic. Republic says what? Why? Why? Yoga. Itienedi. Jaduong' tie gima mito penji. Inigi dhako kosingo ugine. You said you wanted to learn my language. Anyway, learning a language, you first have to learn how to greet people. The first thing I know they ask whenever that, like for example, me, someone taught me, we used to have neighbors who were Indian, and they taught me this word, like to say hello, you say namaste. Namaste. And then they told me that there are some people in India, they don't say namaste, they say namaskar, namaskar. That's their way of greeting. But I forgot how to say thank you. But there's this word that they taught me also. What was that language? Nei. Nei means no. When is your new recipe video coming up exactly? I want to see your video. Actually, it's tomorrow. I'm dropping out a new video tomorrow. Yes, I'm dropping it out tomorrow. So get ready with my new recipe, our cooking technique at home here. Quick. For those who don't want to stress themselves too much in the kitchen, I have a trick for you tomorrow. So make sure that you watch that video. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you. So those are the language that I learned in, they taught me. My friend used to tell me, say nay. And to say Mary means I love you. Mary means love. But I did not say I love you, but Mary means love. Mary. Nay means no. I hope I'm right, my friend, right? Yeah. I used to, if I'd stayed with them for long, I would have learned that language. But I stayed like for a few days and then I left. But whenever they will always talk, like, and then I'll ask my friend, what were you guys saying? And then he'll tell me this and this and this and this. And then you tell me, whenever they tell you something, say that, nay. When I found out he told me to say something that say nay, I end up saying no. And I was supposed to say yes. I said nay. Imagine. That's the problem of not knowing the language. Eh? So dear, in my language, your name, I'll ask you, nyingi niluongi nedi. When I say nyingi niluongi nedi, you tell me, let me ask you something. Are you married? People have asked me that question like a million times, guys. I'm not married. That question, the first person, every time someone passes my life, are you married? No, I'm not married. In my language, to say I'm not married, you say, Ana kinywa mere. I'm not married. Ana kinywa mere. Ani aki nyuom mere. Akinywa mere. I'm not married. Akinywa mere. You see how my language is so beautiful. Akinywa mere. Lapani papa. Like mom, to say mom, but mom is common. Even so many people, mom we say mama. Dad, we say baba, baba. It's a common word. Mama, baba, papa. You're the one who decide how you want to call your parents, but it's a common word. Children are called nyetindo, nyetindo, but for them, nyetindo are children. But sometimes they call them soye. If someone says soye, soye means kids. In a quick way to say it, soye. But if you want to make it difficult for others, you just say nyetindo. And grandma or granddad, you say adada, adada. Granddad, we say kwara, kwara. Kwara. Yes, everyone asks me if I am married, but I'm also not married. Maybe they want you. You know, some people here, they are single. Let me tell you, a lot of people here, people are single, but they just don't know how, like, to ask, to get to know each other's. Can we date like that? You know, they don't know how to ask. The funniest thing I find, someone will start asking you for, can I see you? Someone start asking stupid questions instead of try to get to know a person. And they say history of love comes in so many ways. Everyone has their own way of how they meet their partners. But how do you ask someone? Like, for example, you'd ask me that, are you married? I know people can. Maybe there's someone who is interested in you. Maybe someone wants to get to know you well. You never know. You give someone a chance, you know from there each other's. But someone is asking you, are you married? Send me your pictures. What? You told them you're single, you're not married. I know sometimes people lie. Even married one, they say, no, I'm not married. Those are the ones that I'm talking about in my topic here today. But they are lying. If you get a chance to visit our... I, are you joking? Are you kidding me? My dream, I've always loved to visit India, to be honest, to tell you the truth. I love India. India was one of the things that has always been in my mind to visit. I think that that's something that I tell myself that one day, I will be in the plane heading to India, to be honest. Hey, you're joking. I would love to visit. I would love to visit to tell you, not only with a beautiful culture, but there are so many things to see in India. Apart from just seeing it in the movie, but I would love to be in India. I would love with all my heart. I, uh, I would love to be honest. The only thing that sometimes I tell myself, okay, you've gone to visit, but how will you know the places? You know, it's good to visit somewhere and you have someone who is helping you around to know the places, like where to get good food, where to get a good place to sleep until the day you come back home. Someone who knows better places. It's good, when you're tour guiding a place, it's always good to have a friend that side where you're going. Do you use Instagram? Please tell me your Instagram ID. Oh, it's Jimmy Nora. Yes, I'm on Instagram. I use the name of Jimmy Nora. That's the name I use on my Instagram. Oh, Oh, I would love to, I would love to. Jimmy, it's Jimmy, and then Nora, it's Norah. They will take you direct to my Instagram page. Oh, like going on trips. I love to visit so many places, most especially Asia. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Like Asia, I would love to visit. Like I try my best to know whether because I know in Uganda we are visa free with Nepal, Bangladesh, but I don't know about India. I haven't done my much research about India. But Bangladesh and India and Nepal and Indonesia, I found out that you get a visa when you reach there. It's a free visa country to us Ugandans to visit. So I think that would be a very easy chance for me one day if I'm on my road trips. Yes, when I'm done with my work here in Saudi and I'm back home, yeah, doing my own adventures. Just pray for me for the Lord to give me a long life to live, guys. You plan for something and then something else comes up. But I would love to go on the road trip, know the world. No one is stressing me. I'm not called anyone's wife, so I need to. I need to enjoy life because it's enjoyment, enjoyment. I need to enjoy life if I still can. Life is a gift, and when God has given you a chance, it's always good to use it. And I would also love some people to visit me one day when I'm in Uganda. Love to take care of you, take you around Uganda, take you to the beautiful places. As I told you, there is nothing that is beautiful to visit a place when you have someone who is honest to you, someone who is willing to tour guide you around to show you the place without these other people lying to you. They are taking away your money. No. When you have a friend in that place, guys, that's why you should always create friendship. Create friendships with people where you want to go so that in case you're in trouble, that person can always come and save you and rescue you and say, hey, I know this person. When you're new to a place, some people can cheat you, like most especially when it comes to money, the currency. You don't know the currency. You have a fake friend around you. They tell you this amount of money, they are telling you this amount of money. They want to get something out of you, and that's not good. It's not good. When you've met someone, always be kind to people because you never know where tomorrow you'll be. Me, my family members, well, they always ask me that, Nora, why don't you like have friends around you here? I'm like, I don't like having fake people around me. I'm not a girl with so many crowded friends. It's hard to find me with so many friends. I talk to people, but no, I have only less friends. Very less. 1 to 2. Like this, I have only 2 friends by my side. And every time maybe we have gotten into, yes, sometimes as friends you'll also get mad at each other. Maybe the other one has done something wrong, and me, I'm that person who is always good at timing. I don't like people lying to me. That's why I always get angry at my friends. They are not good at timing. That's what I hate the most. And the worst thing, they lie to me. I end up becoming so angry to them. Like, they'll tell me, we are on the way coming. Let me give you an example. You call someone, you're supposed to meet up. Let me say you're supposed to meet up at 2. You go to that place at 1, like 1 something, and then you reach there. You ask your friends, where are you? They are telling you, I'm on my way, I'm coming, now, I'm coming. I'm almost there. 1 hour, they are not yet there. You said you meet at 2. You're on 2 hours, they are not yet there. 3 hours, they are not yet there. And then after 4 hours, someone reaches at you and is like, you know what, I'm so sorry. You know, at that time when you called me, I was still doing something, but I didn't want to tell you. That's why I was telling you that I'm on my way, I'm on my way. But at that time, I hadn't even showered, I hadn't even brushed. I was still in my bed, and you see, and you ask yourself, now you see, what's this? You know? Me, if you want to be my friend, make sure that you're a timekeeper. Don't make me angry. I don't like it. I don't like people keeping me waiting. That's my problem. That's my problem. I don't like to be kept waiting. If I told you we meet at 2, let it be at 2. Maybe if you're late, tell me, Nora, I'm in a traffic jam, but I'll be there in like 15 minutes. Or I'll be there in half an hour. I'll wait. But you're telling me, I'm on my way. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Wait, 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 wait. I'm almost there. I hate such things. I don't like to be played with when it comes to time, because me, my time is money. I don't like wasting my time. That's why when I'm alone, I like doing productive things, things that keep my mind busy. There's a day I told myself, okay, so you guys, you made me to wait. They told me to go somewhere. You know what I did? I came late. I knew what I was doing. I went somewhere, I sat, I ate, I took my time, I sat. They called, they called, they called. So when I took the effort, we went to our meeting. I think they told me, where were you? We have been waiting for you. Why didn't you tell us where you were? Hey, I told them, you know, I've always told you not once or twice, but many times waits for you and you. I told them I wasn't late. I was around. I sent them the photo. I was like, who is this and who is this? They were mad at me. They were like, so it's a payback. I told them, next time you learn to keep time. I will always keep time, but I kept time. I was there, but I just wanted to make you guys feel it, that it's not good to keep someone waiting. Let me check, guys. My phone is almost about, it's telling me here that, Nora, you really need to check. Who is this person asking me for a friend request with a very, very cute face? Aye, guys. There's a person who has asked me here for a friend request. With a very, very cute face and a cute smile. I love that smile. I've seen a friend request on my Facebook. Hey, this person is looking good, oh. Let me look at him again. Let me look at, I know you guys, you see him, but I'm also seeing him here. Okay, okay, okay. He's asking for a friend request. Someone is asking me for a friend request with a very cute smile like this. Like my smile, like, I don't know why when I'm serious, people run away from me. Why? Someone one day ran away, was like, you're too angry today. Yet I was not angry. He told me, can you for once be serious? And I told myself, okay, you want me to be serious? Don't worry, tomorrow I'm going to be serious. That day I was so serious. I was so serious. We went to shop. I was serious. Everything they would tell me, no, 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 yes. Why are you even? So that was my response. I could speak my mind to them. They ended up telling me, Nora, stop that serious thing. You want me to be serious, right? And now you're afraid of my seriousness. Then they were like, I prefer seeing the jolly face because when you're serious, your face is more too serious. Anyway, so most of the people, they always tell me I should be serious. When I'm serious, they think I have an angry face. When I'm happy, they tell me, please, stop, not everyone is happy. I don't know what to do. But anyway, before I charge my phone, let me say this. If you're a man, please grow up. For the sake of us women, we are tired of raising you, okay? I ain't your mama. I'm not your mother, please. I'm tired. We are not your mothers to raise you guys and to teach you how to grow up. You left your mother's house. We walked in together into our new apartment, you and me. And now you want me again to teach you how to behave, to be a man for yourself. Please, abego, biko, please, in good faith. I'm not your mother to always tell you to grow up. Once you know we have engaged into living together, we have both started seeing each other's nakedness. I'm begging you, grow up as a man. Please, stop behaving like a child. You want everything to be told. You want me to always try to, when you've done wrong, you want me to acknowledge everything, but when I've done wrong, you misbehave. Why? Why are you behaving like a coward? Why? Why can't you grow up for once and say, you know what? I need to be a man. Why? Why are you giving me all the responsibilities of taking care of you? I'm taking care of our kids. And you also, I'm taking care of you. Please, if you feel like we are going to get married and still behave like a child, please help me and stay in your mother's home. And keep your word for I love you until you're mature enough. I don't know whether you get common sense, whether you're in your 100, maybe you're in your 80s, but don't cross my path and think that I'm going to raise you. I'm raising kids, and again, I'm raising a grown-up man. I'm tired. I'm tired of that. Allow me to have peace. Allow me to enjoy everything I have in my life. Because taking care of you, it has become a problem. You want me to raise you. You want me to take care of you. You want me to dress you. To make sure that you're okay. Why can't you grow up? Someone is running around the house the whole day. We have both gone to work, but remember at night, again, I have to feed you. You know what kind of feeding I'm talking about. you know, you're not growing up as a person. I'm not your mother, please. If you know you cannot grow up in a relationship, stay at your mother's home until you're in your 40s, until you're in your 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. Stay there. Don't come out, please. Don't give us headache. Hey, you here taking care of mama's boy. Until when? Until when will I always be here? I'm breastfeeding a child. I have to breastfeed you. I'm taking care of the house chores. I have to take care of you. I have to iron your clothes. I have to cook for you. I have to make sure that you're okay. I have to make sure you've eaten. I have to make sure that you've slept well. Banange. Banana. Raising a grown-up man is so hard. It's so hard, let me tell you. Making a man to understand. It's like telling a baby, baby, when you go to toilet, make sure you flush. Okay, mommy. Baby, come, I give you choo-choo. Baby comes and sucks your boobs. Who are married, but they are taking care of grown-up men. And these grown-up men are behaving like babies at home. Please, 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 please spare us. Spare us from your drama. Mommy, mommy, are you a baby? No, if you want to be taken care of, stay home. We are also someone's children. Let me tell you guys. You see, women, we laugh. Women, we laugh, but we have pain in our heart here. There are some men who also have pain. Those men, they are like also women. They are already married, but it's like they are married kids. You find a woman behaves like a child. You find a woman does not want to be told. Just living her life. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Am I the one who told you to marry me? If you knew there were so many girls out there, why didn't you marry them? He married you because he loved you. He thought that he had a future with you. But when you reach, hello, how are you, Tyler, Heather, how are you? How are you, my dear Terry? And you've seen people with the Luganda blood, Mbuhei. How are you, Taylor? You're doing fine. You're good? That's great. How was your night? I know it's morning that side, right? We're here. We're already in our evening time. It's already 3 coming to 4. You need to grow up, guys, let me tell you. But when you're both teenagers and you get married, you find yourself in a relationship. Okay, good morning. How was your night? I hope you slept well. Last time you told me it's a bit cold there. You covered yourself so well, right? You felt warm. That's good. It's not night here. It's evening hour. Because someone might see me wearing my nightgown and they're like, why are you wearing your nightgown? I can't wear other heavy clothes. Oh, it's 5:57. Oh, it's coming almost to 6. Hey, yeah. I think I'll catch you today later on. I hope today I'll be able to be live in the evening so I can catch you up. We can jazz more. My battery is 2% now because I need to charge my phone and then do other work. But I'm really glad that you came. Hey, go prepare some coffee or maybe but let me ask you, why is it like you people, you like having like cornflakes? You don't like having. I'll prepare a heavy breakfast like as I said, spaghetti, sausage, toasted bread. Prepare tea. That's how we Africans we are. We prepare heavy. We do not eat cornflakes in the morning. Cornflakes is for babies. That's how. I'm sorry to say this, but in our home or where he came from, okay, we used to eat cornflakes for breakfast, but cornflakes was like it's just for, let me say,